What do you get when you mix grains, yeast, water, hops, and a pinch of philanthropy? Find out next on The Borough. Tampa Bay has become a major player in the craft beer phenomena. With over 20 craft breweries in Hillsborough County, we are leading the way of the $3.1 billion impact this industry is bringing to Florida. Today we're here at Coppertail Brewing Company, talking with owner Kemp Bailey, who is working to bring a new agricultural commodity to Hillsborough County. I understand there's a legend behind Coppertail. What's that all about?
Something of a legend. Coppertail is a totally non-existent sea monster.
Okay.
Made up by my daughter when she was about 5 years old.
Really?
Yeah. So she told a story about it, turned into kind of a family running joke. Look out for Coppertail.
In Tampa Bay?
Yeah, in Tampa Bay. Yeah, and then when we started the brewery, that just seemed like a fun name. We knew we could have a good time with that, with our label art and beer names and all that.
What drew you to Ybor City?
I've always loved Ybor City. Even before I lived here, I would visit and spend time in the different neighborhoods. And Ybor has such a great history, and so there's lots of great industrial properties here that are just ready to kind of be reborn.
I hear that the homebrew had a magical meaning of life.
Yeah, I was an attorney who really wasn't loving my job, wasn't finding a whole lot of purpose in life, and then I started homebrewing, and I talk about that magical experience of drinking your own homebrew.
It was like a weekend adventure?
Yeah,
okay.
and it actually turned out well. You know, most of my batches up to that point were not good, and then I drank one that tasted great, and that just changed my whole kind of outlook on what craft beer could be, what beer could be,
what life could be.
What life could be.
Yeah.
It just started that whole snowball rolling.
How many beers do you have here?
We have about 18 at any given moment on tap downstairs. We have 4 main beers. Our best-selling beer is called Freedive. You can find Freedive in grocery stores all over the state of Florida. We also have Unholy, which is another one of our popular ones that you can find in grocery stores.
And you're working on kind of creating another commodity in Hillsborough County with a hops program?
Yeah, right now most breweries in Florida, actually all breweries in Florida, buy most of their hops from the west coast of the United States or from the United Kingdom or from some other countries. So the University of Florida, in conjunction with Hillsborough County and some other groups, they are trying to grow hops right here in Hillsborough County, and they're doing amazing work. So we've been trying to donate our expertise, our time, also our money to try to help this program get off the ground.
With that, you're helping Hillsborough County, you're helping the local agricultural community, but you also do a lot of charitable work.
Yeah, we do. We think that's important. I mean, all of our money comes from the community that we live in. So we feel like it's really important to use some of that money to try to help our community. We all live in this area, we all work in this area, we want this area to be the best it can be. So I think that's why you shop local and you buy from your local brewery.
Well, we're really lucky that you picked Hillsborough County to have this local business. Maybe we'll take a tour?
Yeah, sounds great.
Are tours open to the public?
Yes,
Okay.
we offer tours to the public. It's on our website. Every week we've got tours going out for the public.
So I'm here today with Vincent Jackson, one of my favorite people. We're so appreciative, Vincent, of everything that you do, not only for Tampa Bay, but specifically in Hillsborough County. So I know you've got a foundation, Jackson Action 83 Foundation. What's that about?
I got here in 2012 as a free agent, playing for the Buccaneers, and right away I knew this was a military community. Philanthropy has always been a big part of my life. Growing up as a military kid, my dad served 21 years in the Army, and it was a big part of our family structure, was giving back and paying it forward. And when I got here, I hadn't started a foundation yet, something that I could really put my own stamp on and really claim as my own. And it was the right time. It's been so welcome in this community. We have MacDill Air Force Base right in our backyard. Yeah. Such a treasure, one of the key bases of our country. And we spend a lot of time on that base. So I couldn't be happier with what we've accomplished, the programs that we've built and we continue to build. And creating partnerships with companies like Coppertail here in the local area have really just enriched our programs and really allow us to continue to spread and build our wings around this military town.
So about Coppertail, what's that partnership about?
Yeah, so funny story, I've kind of been a restaurant guy. I've done some stuff on the West Coast, done some stuff out here, and craft beer. Everybody knows the craze about that and whatnot. And I started coming out here and checking out these local breweries, and Coppertail is just obviously an amazing facility and obviously putting out great products. But I was like, how cool would it be to do a craft brewery that I can help design.
And something local.
Support a local business as well, and allow them to give back and participate in our military philanthropy. And at the end of the day, we created a really, really special product. There's really no other, I think, true branded beer that has a specific cause just towards military families. This is unique because it's actually a beer that when it comes out and we're selling, kegs or we're selling bottles, we're going to actually put those proceeds right to work for military families.
That's amazing.
That's
amazing.
Of its kind.
And it's important. I mean, military, MacDill, it's a huge part of our community, and I really honor the fact that you've started your foundation focused on that.
I know what it's like growing up, being a military kid, bouncing from state to state, living overseas, having to change schools, make new friends. There's a lot of different difficulties that go along with just being a family member of a serviceman and women. And obviously we support the active duty folks, that are making the sacrifices, laying it out there for our country. But we wanted to make sure that those spouses and those kids that are back at home dealing with deployments and dealing with transitions, that they don't get left behind. And that's really where we focus the majority of our stuff, from baby showers to our Salute to Reading program, really promoting literacy. And it's all built around our 3 pillars, which is, of course, education, physical health and wellness, and, of course, the emotional support.
Well, thank you, Vincent. I appreciate you joining me here on the Borough. And we are so thankful for all the work you do and that you call Hillsborough County home.
It is home. Thank you so much for having us.
Hillsborough County is so lucky to have people like Vincent Jackson and Kent Bailey call us home. Now, until next time, go out and explore the borough. I hope you enjoyed this episode of The Borough. Be sure to like and share it. If you want to see more great people and places in Hillsborough County, please subscribe. And we're always looking for places to explore, so leave us your ideas in the comments below.